युहन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् यं गुरुं हि स्वयं सत्यः प्रज्ञा भक्तिविनीतयः दीप्तिश्चाविव्रता नित्यं तं गुरुं प्रणमाम्यहम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Verse 23, we have done up to 27. करोमि त्वत्पूजां सपदि सुखदो मे भव विभो विधित्वं विष्णुत्वं दिशसि खलु तस्याः फलमिति पुनश्च त्वां द्रष्टुं दिवि भुवि वहन् पक्षिमृगताम् अदृष्ट्वा तत्खेलम् कथमिह सहे शङ्कर विभो कदा वा कैलासे कनकमणिसौधे सहगणैः वसन् शम्भोरग्रे स्फुटघटितमूर्धाञ्जलिपुटः विभो साम्ब स्वामिन् परमशिव पाहीति निगदन् विधातॄणां कल्पान् क्षणमिव विनेष्यामि सुखतः स्तवैर्ब्रह्मादीनां जय जय वचोभिर्नियमिनां गणानां केलीभिः मदकलमहोक्षस्य ककुदी स्थितं नीलग्रीवं त्रिनयनमुमाश्लिष्टवपुषम् कदा त्वां पश्येयम् करधृतमृगं खण्डपरशुम् कदा त्वां दृष्ट्वा गिरिशतव भव्याङ्घ्रियुगलम् गृहीत्वा हस्ताभ्यां शिरसि नयने वक्षसि वहन् समाश्लिष्याघ्राय स्फुटजलजगन्धान् परिमलान् नलभ्यां ब्रह्माद्यै मुदमनुभविष्यामि हृदये करस्थे हेमाद्रौ गिरिशनिकटस्थे गणपतौ गृहस्थे स्वर्भूजामरसुरभिचिन्तामणिगणे शिरस्थे शीतांशौ चरणयुगलस्थे किलशुषे कमर्थं दास्येऽहम् भवतु भवदर्थं मम मनः. We have done up to this verse 27. The last verse 27, he says, what is it that I can give you? Karasthe hemadra. You are possessing all forms of Aishwarya. So all Aishwaryas are possessed by you. So the only thing that I can offer you is my own manaha. So that is not something which is available with you. So this, he has expressed it in a more poetic way earlier, that you are anyway. So the form of Parmeshwara is described in many ways. So sometimes it is described as someone who has a kapala, okay, who is going after bhiksha. Sometimes he is described as, in this verse for instance, Grihasthe Svarbhujamara Surabhi Chintamani Gani. So in your house, Svarbhuja Amara Surabhi. Svarbhu. What is Svarbhu? Swaha here refers to Swar. Swaha means heavens, Swargaloka. Okay. Svarbhu means it is Kalpaka Vriksha. So Kalpaka Vriksha is at your disposal. Amara Surabhi refers to Kamadhenu. Chintamani. So all things are wishielding and they are readily available with you. So anything that you want, you can get. Okay. Grihasthe. Grihasthe means Grihe Tishtati. Okay. So anytime you can make use of that. Grihasthe Svarbhuja Madhasurabhi Chintamani Gani Shirasthe Shitam Shau Charana Yugalasthe Khila Shubhe Shirasthe Shitam Shau. Shitam Shuhu Chandra. Okay. Amshuhu here refers to Kirana. Okay. So the one who has cool rays. So there is a similar phrase used to refer to sun, that is called Chandamshu. Okay. So Chandamshu refers to sun. Shitamshu refers to moon. Shirasthe Shitamshau Charana Yugalasthe Akhila Shubhe. So earlier we found the description that all the devas are coming and falling at his feet. Okay. So Bhagavad Pada described that I do not even find a moment where I can have a glimpse at your feet because it is all filled with the crowns of various people. See, that is how he was describing. So you are basically sought after by all wealthy people. Right? So you have all the wealth at your disposal. So the only thing that I can offer you is Mama Manaha. Okay. So what do you do with my Manaha? So you can go, say, taking this as a kapi, it is a chanchala. So both of us will be benefited. That is what he was saying. It is a win-win situation. Okay. So this is what he was trying to tell. Now, up to verse 27, Bhagavad Pada has employed a certain meter. What is the meter? The meter is Shikharini. Okay. Rasai Rudreish Chinna Yamanasa Bhalaga Shikharini. This is the definition. So we have totally Rasaihi Rudreihi 6 plus 11 Chinna. Okay. So this is Shikharini meter. From the next verse, so we have a different meter. So one can say, see 27 verses. So it is a sort of Nakshatra Mala. Okay. So Nakshatra Mala is over. Now he is starting another meter. Sarupyam Tava Pujani Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. So this is going to be Shardula Vikridita. Okay. So Shardula Vikridita. So let us start with verse 28. Sarupyam Tava Pujane.
Sarupyam Tava Pujane. Sarupyam Tava Pujane.
Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane.
Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane.
Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata.
Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata. Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata.
Sangatya Sambhashane.
Sangatya Sambhashane. Sangatya Sambhashane.
Salokyancha Characharatmakatanu Dhyane Bhavani Pate.
सालोक्यं च चराचरात्मकतनुध्याने भवानीपते सालोक्यं च चराचरात्मकतनुध्याने भवानीपते
सायुज्यं मम सिद्धमत्र भवति
सायुज्यं मम सिद्धमत्र भवति सायुज्यं मम सिद्धमत्र भवति
स्वामिन् कृतार्थोऽस्म्यहम्
स्वामिन् कृतार्थोऽस्म्यहम् स्वामिन् कृतार्थोऽस्म्यहम्.
So this is a verse which presents four terms which are sort of technical terms. They are all at the beginning of the fourth quarters. Sarupyam, Samipyam, Salokyam, Sayujyam. So these are the phala that the devotee gets based on the intensity of the devotion that he possesses. Sarupyam tava pujane Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. Sarupyam, see here there is a verb. The verb is bhavati. Sarupyam bhavati. Kada bhavati. So he gives explanation. Then next level is Samipyam bhavati. Kena bhavati, he says something. Similarly, Salokyam bhavati. Finally, Sayujyam is what he says. So Sarupyam bhavati, Sarupyam tava pujane, kena bhavati, pujanena bhavati. So pujanancha katham, so how? Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. So Sankirtana. So this is one of the easiest marga that has been recommended for Kali Yuga. So here Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. So when I keep on singing the glory in the form of various bhajans that we have, Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane, Namocharan. So Namocharan, Shiva Mahadeveti, see there is a very interesting work composed only the recent times, called Akhya Shashti. The Akhya Shashti, there are 60 verses by a great saint who lived in recent times called Sridhara Ayyawal. Tamil Nadu he was there. So Sridhara Ayyawal. So the verses are so beautiful. I mean, amazing is the poetic beauty in that. Akhya refers to name. Name means the names of the God. It's the glory of the names of the God have been described in 60 verses. Very beautiful composition. So this Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. So here he says Sarupyam bhavati. Sarupyam, the word Sarupasya bhavaha, Sarupyam. The Sarupasya bhavaha means so having your own form, suppose we were to say, that may not be possible. The Shiva is supposed to be Panchamukha, let us say. So will you get Panchamukha? By doing Sankirtanam. Look odd also. So that is not the thing what is intended. Okay. So Sarupyam also means, see, one is identical form. The other is some similarity, some resemblance, if you just take. That resemblance can be at the physical level, the resemblance can be at the level of the intellect also. Okay. So we have some interesting phrase in Tamil. So when someone has this vibhuti and has Rudraksha and then does puja. So with great intensity, there are some people whom I have seen. Okay, so every day they will do this puja, so 2-3 hours puja, all that. So by looking at them itself, you have a certain feeling of divinity. So the divinity, is just reflected in the face, in the eyes. So then we use this phrase, the Shiva Paramarga. So this is what they will use in Tamil. Okay. So Shiva Paramarga, or Patale Shiva Paramarga. This is an interesting phrase in Tamil. Okay. He just look like Shiva, something. So Sarupyam Tava Pujane. So this is at the physical level, see, you will develop a certain luster. The second is, so at the intellectual level, there will be a maturity. So some events may happen in the family, so this person will remain undisturbed. Everyone will make you and cry. So he will be remaining undisturbed. This is also described in Tamil. Sivanayena Okanraka. They use a phrase. Sivanayena Okanraka means that he is remaining undisturbed. Okay. Because he has a certain understanding, mature understanding, which is born out of puja. It's a puja phala. See, sarupyam. So at the level of intellect, at the level of physical looks. This is one way of understanding this sarupyam tava pujane Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane. There is another way of understanding this sarupya which is little more deeper. I'll tell you. This Shiva is described to have multiple forms. In fact, even this has a verse in Dakshinamurtashtakam. We also have a verse in Shakuntalam beginning, the first verse. So Bhurambham Senalo Nilom Baramahan Natho Himam Shushpuman. See, Bhuhu Ambhamsi Anilaha Nila Bhurambham Senalaha Anilaha Ambaram Aharnathaha Himam Shuhu Puman. What does this Puman mean? See, Yajamana. So Yajamanaha means the one who engages in performing these religious rites, puja, etc. Okay, Puman means. So that is that. See, these are various forms of Parmeshwara himself. Understand? So Bhuhu Ambhamsi Anilaha Analaha Ambaram Aharnathaha means sun. Himamshuhu means moon. And Puman. Similarly, in Shakuntalam, the first verse is Yasrishti Srashturadya Vahati Vidhihutam Yahavil Yachahotri Yedve Kalam Vitattaha
Bahati Shruti
Yedve Kalam Vitattaha Shruti Vishaya Guna Yasthita Vyapte
Vishwam Yama
that's okay. So here is over, no? See, Ya Srishti Srashturadya Vahati Vidhihutam Yahavihi Yacha Hotri. So Hotri here refers to the one who engages in performing this yajna. The yajna can be puja, the yajna can be in other forms. So if we take this verse into consideration, then you can think of this itself as the form. Shiva in this form, this fellow is. Understand? So Sarupyam means, in that sense also one can take this. Sarupyam tava pujane Shiva Mahadeveti Sankirtane Samipyam. Then the rest, see, Samipyam. So the rest of the 16 syllables form one compound. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata Sangatya Sambhashane. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata Sangatya Sambhashane. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata. Shiva Bhakti refers to the devotion towards Shiva. Dhurya. See, Dhurya. You know what is Dhurya? Dhurya. See.
धुरी इति धुरी वर्तते इति इत्युक्ते कोटि कोटौ इति
नहीं
उन्नते
Dhuryaha. See, Dhuryaha actually means Dhuram Vahati iti Dhuryaha. Dhuram means Bharam. So Dhuram Vahati iti Dhuryaha. So Dhuryaha, so here one can literally take it as that which takes the burden. So in that sense also we find the word Dhurya employed. Okay? That which takes the burden. Dhurya in this sense can refer to, see, the bullock, the horse, etc. If the cart is carried by a bullock, then one can describe that as Dhurya. Okay? In this sense, in fact, Kalidasa has used. It is a very beautiful thing. I recall as I was just reading this, the Kumara Sambhava, I remember I had in my degree, okay, 6th Adhyaya was there, the Kumara Sambhava. So there he uses this verse. See, I will tell you. I will read 2 verses. Animadi gunopetam aspashta purushantaram shabdam ishvara ityuchaihi sadhachandram vibhartiyaha kalitanyonya samarthyihi prithivyaadibhiratmabhihi atmabhihi yenedam dhriyate vishvam dhuryaihiryanamivadhvani. This is the simile. Dhuryaihi yanamiva adhvani. Adhvani means marge. So dhuryaihi yanam. Yanam here refers to, see, the bullock cart, okay, in which people sit or the load is kept. So yanam, it can be ratha. Dhuryaihi yanamiva adhvani yenedam dharyate vishvam. Repeat the verse. Kalitanyonya samarthyihi. Kalitanyonya samarthyihi. Kalitanyonya samarthyihi. Prithivyaadibhiratmabhihi. 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 Yenedam dhriyate vishvam. Yenedam dhriyate vishvam. Yenedam dhriyate vishvam. Dhuryairyanamivadhvani. 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 Yanamiva adhvani. Yanam adhvani yatha dhuryaihi. Tatha vishwamidam dharyati. It is a description. Okay, he is the one who sustains this word, who takes care of this. So this is the, and this, in fact, it is a very beautiful description. Kalidasa, amazing fellow. So, so this is basically in the context of, see, Parvati's marriage with Parmeshwara. So Parmeshwara himself comes and asks for Parvati. So in that connection, so the Himavan is being advised that he is Parmeshwara himself, who is asking, Yenedam dharyate vishvam. So he himself has come to ask. So finally there is a nice verse. He says, Tamarthamiva bharatya sutaya yoktumarhati. Yoktumarhasi. This is where the Kalidasa shines. Tamarthamiva bharatya sutaya yoktumarhasi ashvachyahi pituh kanya sadbhartru pratipadita. You repeat the verse. It's a very beautiful verse. Okay. Tamarthamiva bharatya sutaya yoktumarhasi ashvachyahi pituh kanya ashvachyahi pituh kanya sadbhartru pratipadita. Sadbhartru pratipadita. He will bring this Arthantaranyasa. Okay. So when I was just referring to this verse, I was so tempted to remind myself of what I had read long back. See, tam arthamiva bharatya sutaya yoktumarhasi. So what is the simile? We have this in Raghuvamsha, Vagarthaviva Sampriktau. Right? Similarly, this Parvati Parmeshwara, he once again, see, tamarthamiva bharatya sutaya yoktumarhasi. So the Guru advises Himavan. So you may give Parvati to him. Sutaya yoktumarhasi. Then he gives this Arthantaranyasa. Ashvachyahi pituh kanya sadbhartru pratipadita. Sadbhartru pratipadita kanya pituhu ashvachya. Once you give it to the right person, you need not worry. Ashvachya kanya. So this is where the problem is nowadays. Getting also a problem, giving also is a problem. Ashvachyahi pituh kanya. The Sat is somewhat missing. Sadbhartru pratipadita. The Sat, somehow we have to bring that. See, that Sattvam is so somewhat declining. See, so soon, I hope, changes. Ashvachyahi pituh kanya sadbhartru pratipadita. This is what I heard from many people. Sadbhartru pratipadita. That's what it is. Okay, now let us come back. So we went from here to Dhurya. So Dhurya, literally it means the one who takes the burden. So metaphorically if you take, so it means the foremost. Suppose this institute is there. Ultimately the responsibility will become the will become to the one who leads the institute, right? The responsibility will be to the one who leads the institute, right? So in this institution, so at the level of nation, it will be Prime Minister, something like that, right? So he actually takes care. So in that sense, the one who is foremost can also be described by the word Dhurya, because he takes the ultimate responsibility. In that sense, we take the word Dhurya here. So here, Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata is the phrase. So the foremost among the devotees of Parmeshwara. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata. Janata. What is Janata? So Janata means like Manushyata. No? So there is Manushyatvam, Manushyata is there, no? Similarly, Pashuta, Pashutvam, Pashuta. Similarly, Janatvam, Janata. No. Not Swartha. So Janata, in fact, there is an interesting sutra. Okay? You should know that. Okay? We have Aradhana. So I'll tell you, there are 4 words which are listed. Okay? Grama Jana Bandhu, Grama Jana Bandhu, Grama Jana Bandhu, Sahaye Bhyastal, Sahaye Bhyastal, Sahayebhyastal Gramajanabandhu Sahayebhyastal Gramajanabandhu Sahayebhyastal Gramajanabandhu Sahayebhyastal. Here, the sal pratyaya is used in the sense of samuha. Gramasya samuhaha gramata, janasya samuhaha janata, bandhu samuhaha bandhuta. Similarly, sahaya samuhaha sahayata. See? So, मैं क्या आपकी सहायता करूं means not one thing. You have to help him throughout the work. I have done this. So, that is why sahayata. Similarly, janata. Okay. We have this Bharatiya Janata Party now. Not one fellow. See, those who have this Bharatiya attitude, that Jana Samuha. Okay, you can take it. Janasya Samuha Janata. So this is how we have. Now Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata. So that's Samuha. That Samuha of devotees who have to be considered foremost among the devotees. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata Sangatya Sambhashani. Sangatya Sambhashana. There are two things. Sangatyam means association. Sambhashanam is talking to them. Okay. So here, Sangatya Sambhashanam, being very, very close to them. Okay. So now here you see Samipyam Salokyam. So these two things should be understood by Sangatya and Sambhashana. Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata Sangatya Sambhashane Salokyancha. Then we have Characharatmakatanudhyane Bhavani Pade Sayujyam. Characharatmakatanudhyane He Bhavani Pate Sayujyam mama siddhamatra bhavati. Sangatya sambhashane. So that is why these two things. Okay. So we have Samipyam Salokyancha. Okay. Now Salokyam, having said that, he says Characharatmaka Tanudhyane. What is this? This is something which is important to understand. So that you are basically manifesting in this world as Chara as well as Achara. Chara Charatmaka Tanu. So this is basically Tanu. So there is a certain physical form. And behind this physical form, we have this Chetana Purusha, which is Parmeshwara. Okay. Chara Charatmaka Tanudhyane. That you are the person who has taken this Chara Chara form. The moment I contemplate upon this, which is essentially the ultimate philosophy of Vedanta. See, idam sarvam yadayam atma. Okay. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. So that the moment I get into this level of bhakti, then what we have is Sayujyam. Sayujyam mama siddham atra bhavati. So here I get this Sayujyam. So how do we understand the word Sayujyam? Sayujyam is like Sarupyam. So if we try to derive this word, see, Sayujaha, see, Sayujo Bhavaha Sayujyam. Okay, Sayuk, Sayujo, Sayujaha. So this is how the word gets derived. Okay. Sayujo bhavaha means sahayogasya bhavaha sayujyam. Okay. So this is how we initially get. There is a shanya pratyaya. But then this is not the sense in which he has used here. So sayujo bhava is there in Salokyam also. So sayujyam is to be understood as tadatnyam, ekatvam. Okay. Sayujyam is used in the sense of ekatvam. So ultimate unity, identity essentially. Okay. So that is what is sayujyam. Sayujyam mama siddhamatra bhavati. So once you understand that this entire prapancha is only manifestation of Ishvara, then this is sayujyam. Right? So this is just a sharir. So this is how one has to understand the phrase sayujyam that has been employed here. In fact, as I was looking into this, there is a very interesting verse which we have in Bhagavata, which basically lists all these things that we find here, which is in a big vritta. There he has just put all the things in one half of the verse. All these things are being listed. Plus one more. I will tell you the verse. Repeat. Salokya sarshti samipya. Salokya sarshti samipya. Salokya sarshti samipya. Sarupyaikatvam 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 Diyamanam nagrinhanti Diyamanam nagrinhanti Diyamanam nagrinhanti Vinamatsevanam janaha Vinamatsevanam janaha Vinamatsevanam janaha. This is describing the deep devotion that people have. Okay. That those who have engaged themselves in developing this deep devotion towards Ishvara, like Meera, Tulsi and so on. So for them, they don't want anything else. Okay? So they don't have any form of kamanas. Okay? So it is describing them. This verse says, Salokyam Salokya sarshti samipya sarupyaikatvam apyuta. Whatever be the form of phala that one can think of, here we found a list of 4. He has added one more, sarshti. And ekatvam that is there in this verse refers to sayujyam. Okay? So it is, for this I told you, see, salokya sarshti. So sarshti basically means samana aishwaryatvam, possessing the same wealth, same power and so on. Okay. Salokya sarshti samipya sarupyaikatvam apyutaha. Okay. Even when you give all of them, they don't ask for, they don't care to take them. Okay. So even if you give them, they don't care to take me. Uta. So basically emphasizes this. What to speak of other kamanas? Like Nachiketa tells me. Tavaiva vahastava tatya gite. He gives all lists. May it be with you. Okay. So similarly, this people who have great devotion, they say bhakti itself is sufficient for us. Okay. Now this is how we have to understand the word sayujyam. Sayujyam mama siddham atra bhavati swamin kritarthosmyaham. Okay. So this bhakti ultimately leads to this Sakshatkara. Okay, let us read this. Sarupyam tava bhojane Shiva Mahadevedi Sankirtane Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Dhurjanata Sangatya Sambhashane Salokyam Characharatmakatanoodhyane Bhavani Pate Sayujyam Siddhamatra Bhavati Swamim Kritarthosmyaham. It is very, very important for us to have good association. So that is what leads to, that is what is implied by Sangatya Sambhashani. So having association with the right people. Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata Sangatya Sambhashani. Okay, next. Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvam chintayamyanvaham. Tvam chintayamyanvaham. Tvam chintayamyanvaham. Tvamisham sharanam vrajami vachasa. Tvamisham sharanam vrajami vachasa.
Tvamisham sharanam vrajami vachasa.
Tvameva yache vibho.
Tvameva yache vibho.
Tvameva yache vibho. Viksham me disha chakshushim sakarunam. Viksham me disha chakshushim sakarunam. Viksham me disha chakshushim sakarunam. Divyaischchiram prarthitam. Divyaischchiram prarthitam. Divyaischchiram prarthitam. Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha.
Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha. Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha.
Saukhyopadesham kuru.
Saukhyopadesham kuru. Saukhyopadesham kuru.
Shesham upadesham kuru. Upadesham sham kuru. Saukhyopadesham kuru. Saukhyopadesham
kuru.
Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvam chintayami anvaham. Tvam anvaham chintayami. Anvaham chintayami means every day, every moment. It will boil down to that. Tvatpadambujamarchayami paramam. Tvam chintayami anvaham. Tvamisham sharanam vrajami vachasa. This is a simple verse. Tvamisham sharanam vrajami vachasa tvameva yache vibho. Vachasa tvameva yache. Tvameva yache means I will not ask for any other thing. Okay. Vachasa tvameva yache vibho. In fact, I am reminded of an interesting verse. So a poet says, see, we keep doing various forms of yachanas and at various points of time to various people. Yachana, various forms, sometimes sophisticated, sometimes explicit. So here he says, aham tvameva yachi. So tvameva yache, tad bhakti meva yachi. Once I have this, then I will get you anyway. So once you have the sadhana, then the phala is natural. The previous verse was basically talking about that, right? So aham tvameva yachi. This fellow says, it's an interesting verse. Vere chataka savadhana manasa mitra kshanam shruyatam ambhoda bahavo bhavanti gagane sarvepi naitadrishaha kechid vrishtivirardrayanti vasudham garjanti kechid vritha yam yam pashyasi tasya tasya purataha ma bruhi deenam vachaha. This is an interesting upadesha. So somebody went, okay, in those days after all, so you have to exhibit your scholarliness. Okay. So having demonstrated, somebody, if you are honored, then you will have something to survive. This is how things used to be then. So one fellow has met several people and he has gained this understanding who to ask and who not to ask. See, from the Lakshana itself, maybe he was able to find out that. So he is telling the other fellow, see, when he was going for Yachanam, don't do that. So here he gives is a poetic beauty. Re re chataka savadhana manasa. So this is what is called anyapadesha. In Sanskrit, there is a way of saying. So you don't actually address this person directly. So you find a way to address somebody else. So that, this fellow will take the lesson. You understand? So here he addresses the Chataka bird. Chataka is a certain pakshi which will seek for rainwater. Okay? So you repeat the verse, then I will explain. Re re chataka. What happened? Re re chataka.
Re re chataka. Re re chataka.
Savadhana manasa.
Savadhana manasa. Savadhana manasa.
Mitrakshanam shruyatam.
Mitrakshanam shruyatam. Mitrakshanam shruyatam.
Ambhoda bahavo bhavanti gagane.
Ambhoda bahavo bhavanti gagane. Ambhoda bahavo bhavanti gagane.
Sarvepi naitadrishaha. Sarvepi naitadrishaha. Sarvepi naitadrishaha. Kechid vrishtibihi.
Kechid vrishtibihi. Kechid vrishtibihi.
Ardrayanti vasudham.
Ardrayanti vasudham. Ardrayanti vasudham.
Garjanti kechid vritha.
Garjanti kechid vritha. Garjanti kechid vritha.
Yam yam pashyasi.
Yam yam pashyasi. Yam yam pashyasi.
Tasya tasya purataha.
Tasya tasya purataha. Tasya tasya purataha.
Mabruhi deenam vachaha.
Mabruhi deenam vachaha.
Mabruhi deenam vachaha. Deenam vachaha mabruhi. Yam yam pashyasi. So suppose you are so grief stricken. So don't keep telling every fellow. You have to choose the right person so that you will be relieved of the pain. The other fellow may only aggravate. So therefore he says yam yam pashyasi tasya tasya purataha ma bruhi deenam vachaha. Okay. So what is the message he gives to the bird? Re re chataka. Savadhana manasa. Please listen to me. Okay. Kshanam shruyatam. Listen to me for a moment. Mitra, as a friend I am telling you. Mitrakshanam shruyatam ambhoda bahavo bhavanti gagane. the sky there will be a lot of clouds. Okay? The moment some cloud arrives, you don't keep your mouth open and keep waiting. You understand which cloud will shower, which cloud will not. See, Ambodha bhavo bhavanti gagane sarvepi naitadrishaha. See, all of them are not alike. Kechit, some of them vrishtibhir ardrayanti vasudham. Some of them will pour and then make the earth cool. Vrishtibhi ardrayanti vasudham. Some of them will only make noise. Okay. Garjanti kechit vritha. They will just make noise and go away. Therefore, yam pashyasi tasya tasya purataha ma bruhi deenam vachaha. It's a beautiful piece of advice. It's an anyapadesha. To the other fellow, see, he just tells. Okay? It's a beautiful way of advice. I have seen some of in my young age, okay. Sometimes our grandmother will do something like this. I used to wonder why this. So then I did not know this Anyapadesha, etc. See, now I realize. See, they have this knack of doing this. Anyway, so here, Viksham Medisha. So why did I say this? See, I said, Tvameva Yache Vibho. See, if at all we undergo a lot of afflictions, go and surrender to Ishvara ultimately. Tvameva yache vibho viksham medisha chakshushim sakarunam. So here he prays sakarunam chakshushim viksham medisha. Means may you glance through your eyes, compassionate ones. Sakarunam chakshushim. See, viksham me disha. See, may your glances, compassionate glances, fall upon me. How precious are these glances? He says, Divyaischchiram prarthitam. Even devas have been yearning for it. Yearning na E-A-R. Y-E-A-R. See, yearning for it. See. So they have been, even Divyaihi. How long? Chiram prarthitam. Shambho lokaguro. Hey Shambho. Lokaguro is a word that he uses. See. Lokaguro. See, Lokasya Guruhu, Lokaguruhu. Why is he? See, Lokanam Guruhu also you can say. So, Lokanam Guruhu refers to all people. Viksham Medisha, Chakshushim Sakarunam, Divyais Chiram Prarthitam. So, Divyaihi Chiram Prarthitam, Viksham Medisha. Then he says, Shambho Lokaguro Madiya Manasaha Saukhyopadesham Kuru. In fact, there is a phrase which is commonly used in Tamil literature. See, it is called Adi Guru. Okay. So Adi Guru is a phrase. Of course, Dakshinamurti is. In fact, we have even here in Svetashvatara, we have this Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedamscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tam Hadevam Atmabuddhi Prakasham Mukshurvi Sharanamaham Prapadye. Vedamscha Prahinoti means, so he gives the Vedas, he hands over. Therefore, so these Shastras are Gurus. The one who explains to us Shastra is Guru. Understand? So the Gurunam Guruhu, that is what we say. See, Vidya Gurunam Guruhu. Understand? So here, Shambho Lokaguru Madiya Manasaha Saukhyopadesham Kuru. Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha saukhyopadesham kuru. What is it that you pray to? What is it that you pray to? Parmeshwara. Manasaha saukhyopadesham kuru. This is the prarthana. So the saukhyopadesham should also be understood. In fact, there is an interesting phrase. Those who are nowadays, I think it's very difficult because every correspondence is through WhatsApp and so on. In those days, in Tamil, the first sentence will be Ivvidam Yavaram Saukhyam. Right? Ivvidathil Yavaram Saukhyam. Saukhyathukku edavum. This is what we will say. See, Saukhyam means Sukhasya Bhava. The state of being happy. So this Saukhyam is a very beautiful. So Saukhyopadesha means essentially what will give you the state of being happy. So Tasya Upadesham Kuru. Understand? Saukhyopadesha. Saukhyopadesham Kuru is what he is praying for. Mam Sukham Kuru illa. You understand? So knowing which I will never have any hankering. So I will be eternally fulfilled person. Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha saukhyopadesham kuru. In other words, you can say Yatha aham sarvada sukhi syam tatha mam kuru. May you give you that knowledge so that the mind does not keep hankering for things and keep suffering. Shambho lokaguro madhya manasaha saukhyopadesham kuru. Chakshushim sakarunam. Maybe I will take it up in the next class. So we will stop here. Om Sarve Pisakhinas Santu Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhavet. Om